Hello, my name is Markus Pfeiffer from the MSP430 Development Tools Group, and today I would like to show you how to assemble and disassemble the ez430-Chronos development kit. To disassemble the Chronos watch, please take the screwdriver that ships with the kit and open the 4 screws on the back of the watch. Ensure that you press down the screwdriver firmly so that you don't slip off the screws. So once all the screws are loose, just take your fingers to lift off the metal back. Oop. And now you can see the electronics in the watch. To lift them out, just take the screwdriver again and gently lift the electronics module and take it out. Now you can see pretty nicely the battery here on top, and there's a small spring next to it. The spring is for the buzzer, and at the bottom you can see where my finger is the JTAG connector. So on the front you can see the LCD that's surrounded by a metal frame, and the metal frame is the antenna in our application. And at the bottom you can see a sensor, that's the pressure sensor that's at the same side as the JTAG connector. To continue, when you want to program and debug the Chronos kit, you need to remove the battery first, just to ensure that you're not charging it. And you're doing this by using the screwdriver again. Just put it here into that little place here and kind of bend the battery clip a bit to release the battery. Just turn it around and the battery will fall out. To continue, when you want to debug your application, just connect the JTAG interface. And if you are surprised that you still see something on the LCD, it's due to the fact that the MSP430 is so low power that the LCD will stay on for some time because of the capacitors that we have on the PCB. So to assemble the Chronos kit again, it's exactly the same as disassembling, just that you do it the other way around. So first let's start with the battery insertion. So let's open the battery clip in case it's not open from before. By the way, it may happen that the battery clip doesn't snap in anymore, that it becomes loose, and there's an easy workaround. There's a small clip here, I hope you can see it, and in case it doesn't hold, just bend it a bit inward so that it grabs the plastic again. So then let's take the battery, let's insert it. Let's check if the watch works again. It does. And before you continue to insert the watch into the housing, please be sure that the metal strips here of the keys are not bent. They should be right here within the plastic, else they may get stuck when you insert the watch capsule. When inserting the module into the housing, please also ensure that this rubber gasket here is in its position, just to make sure that there's no water leaking into the housing when you wash your hands. Then take the electronics module and just put it gently into the watch housing. Make sure that it doesn't get stuck somewhere and that you don't bend the small metal strips that I showed you before from the keys. Then you can take the metal back. Be sure that you put it on the right way, so the JTAG connector, that's where the buzzer is. Put it on here and tighten the screws. When you put in the screws, please keep in mind that the screws are made of metal and the watch housing is made of plastic. Therefore, please ensure that the screws don't cut a new thread. So turn them backwards a bit until they slip into the old thread and put them in. So now your Chronos watch is assembled again, and to make sure that everything works, please try the buttons. So when you push the buttons, you will hear there's a beep for every button, and therefore you know that everything worked out well, that all the keys are working. I hope you enjoy working with the ez430-Chronos development kit. If you should look for more applications, or if you should have any questions, please have a look at the TI community page. You can find a link below. Thank you very much.